Movie made me thirsty. Glug, 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 glug. Never let Zack Snyder direct a DC movie again. Glug, glug, glug. It's TVB. And I'm here to review the latest DCEU movie, Aquaman, directed by James Wan and starring Jason Momoa as Aquaman, as well as Amber Heard, Willem Dafoe, Patrick Wilson, I think that's the guy's name, and please forgive me. And yeah, some other cool dudes. And it's Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and he's, the half Atlantean, half human, would-be king of Atlantis. And yeah, he grows up on the surface, then, conflict from his home world, is calling in. Now he has to return and reclaim Atlantis from his evil, stepbrother, aka Ocean Master, who's played by Patrick Wilson. This is the last movie of 2018 that was in my top 9 most anticipated 2018 films video that I made back in January. Other films that list consist of Infinity War, Black Panther, Quiet Place, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Deadpool 2, Solo, Isle of Dogs. Yeah, this is the last, and Crimes of Grindelwald. This is the last movie that I saw that was on that list. And I can very gratefully say that all 9 movies on that list have gotten a thumbs up for me. And yeah, Aquaman, guys, is my pick for the second best DCEU film. First being Wonder Woman, of course. That's the only one I can say that I loved, but more on that later. James Wan is a very versatile director. I think he's also directed The Conjuring, and Furious 7. He's directed a good diversity of movies, and this is a good film under his belt. And the guy's got a knack for special effects. I never guessed that, because there's the underwater setting and the colors and all the sea creatures and the Atlanteans and all the ocean people just look so alive, and it's all vibrant. Really, the DCEU needs more colors and more more eye candy, and not just gray, dark palettes all the time. Comic book movies should not be super gritty. We don't need the next Dark Knight or the next Logan. Comic book movies need to set themselves apart in some way they can. I can't speak tonight. And Aquaman, there are humorous moments throughout this movie. There are moments that made me laugh. And yes, there are some really cool action scenes as well. Jason Momoa has come a very long way. His acting career from the early 2010s to who he is now. When I see, just how when I see Gal Gadot, I see Wonder Woman. When I see Jason Momoa, I see Aquaman. He's charismatic, he's funny, he's ripped. The guy just owns the role, and I think the supporting cast did a fantastic job as well in this film as well. Amber Heard as Mara, I think that's what her name is. Yeah, she's the DC take on Ariel. Black Craig is the first guy to point me out, not me. I take no credit, but yeah, she's got the gorgeous red hair. She looks great in that outfit. It's and she's just a great companion to Aquaman's entire time, and a good queen for Atlantis, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, think about that for a few seconds. And yeah, I thought everyone worked fairly well in this movie together. I will say a problem with Aquaman viewers is the pacing, which is interesting for me to say. I feel the previous DC films, Batman vs Superman, the pacing was a little too slow. I feel this movie, the pacing was a little too fast at some scenes in particular. I think this movie's a little less than 2 hours, I want to say, roughly that same time frame. Yeah, I feel it was trotting along a little too fast of a speed. This is happening while the other films took a backseat a little bit to sort of flesh out. I mean, frankly, they didn't always do that super well. Oh, that straw has been in the camera for a while now. Let me fix that. I feel this movie could have taken a slight breath at a few scenes. I feel the pacing was a little wonky in that sense. And again, James Wan overall did a great job of directing this movie. And I feel also they introduced Black Manta in this film as well, which is funny because I just learned about him a few weeks before I flew back here for the holidays. I was playing Injustice with one of my hallmates, and he's one of the playable characters in that fighting game where he has these cool combos. I was they should put him into an Aquaman movie at some point. Oh, Yeah, he's not in a trailer. He's not really in the advertising, but it's like he's like a secondary villain in this movie. Yeah, he's got some cool moments as well. I'm really excited to see like what direction taking his character. And if they ever decide to make like an Aquaman 2, he'd be a fantastic villain, I feel like. And yeah, I have yet to see a DCEU movie that I've disliked. I still haven't seen Man of Steel. That's disgraceful. I'm sorry. Like I should watch that at some point. I know a lot of people who like really hate the DCEU and like the critics have just been ripping apart the other movies before this and Wonder Woman, but it's like I don't know. I enjoyed BVS. It definitely has its problems. Save Martha! Yeah, that was stupid. And I will defend Suicide Squad and I will defend Justice League, but I will admit those films have their problems as well. And Wonder Woman is like a masterpiece. And this, yes. I think the DCEU needs to take this route more. Like, they already look like they're going down the whole fun, more lighthearted route with Shazam. Please stay that way. And Wonder Woman 1984, I'm pretty sure it's coming out in 2019. They might have delayed it to 2020. I have to look more into that. But yeah, some news I hear at DCEU, like a standalone Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. Is that necessary? I mean, I'm not entirely sure what this universe's future is, but after seeing Aquaman, I feel more optimistic about it, though I still have my concerns. So yeah, guys, home is calling. I would definitely recommend seeing Aquaman. It's like, this has overall been a really solid year for comic book movies, and Aquaman isn't worthy entry in that slot. So I'm going to give Aquaman an 8 out of 10 stars. It's a really likable film. So what is your favorite, like, comic book movie that has come out in 2018? Like, my pick for that is Black Panther. I'm pretty sure most people are going to pick that as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, please, and subscribe to my channel, please. And yeah, I got a busy weekend ahead of me. I leave for Florida on Christmas Day, so Christmas Eve I'm going to make a special video for you guys. That's like, you know, that I've been planning for quite some time. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic night.